Give me your heart and soul. Can you teach me how to dance in the cold? 'Cause I'm on my way before you send me off with an envelope. Hard to face this choice to take as I follow all these rules you made. Have they been decided for me before you send me off with an envelope? I wanna get down to the bone of everything inside my mind. I wanna get close up and personal today, if you don't mind. So give me your heart and soul. Lend me your eyes to see, 'cause I can't tell if the river's clean. Guess I'll be on my way before you send me off with an envelope. I wanna get down to the bone of everything inside my mind. I wanna get close up and personal today, if you don't mind. I wanna get down to the bone of everything inside my mind. I wanna get close up and personal today, if you don't mind. So give me your heart and soul.
ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everybody. May I wish you all a very warm welcome to the beautiful settings here at the Pear Tree for the wedding ceremony of Norman and Evie. I will very briefly introduce the two of us at this end of the gardens doing all the hard work for the ceremony. So over to my right hand side you'll see John Dorr. He is here as the registrar today, and he has a more important task out of the both of us. He's overseeing all the legal aspects of the ceremony, which today include the completion and signing of the marriage schedule, its entry into the marriage register, and he's also watching me very, very closely to make sure I do my job right and send this lovely couple away as a happily married one in the not too distant future. My name is Eleanor Taylor, and I'm a Deputy Superintendent Registrar for the County of Worcestershire. And all that really means it's my very great privilege and my pleasure to be here to conduct this ceremony for you today. So first of all, I have to tell you that this place in which you're now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriage. Your presence as guests has been specially requested by Norman and Evie to listen to them as they take their vows and to watch as they begin their new life together as a married couple. I believe it means a great deal to them both. You're all here today to share the day with them and to help them celebrate, I'm sure, later on. So you are all here to witness the union of Norman Anderson Learmonth and Evelyn Lewis. And so I must ask that if any person present knows of any lawful impediment to this marriage, he or she must declare it now, please. No takers?
Sweet.
No need to wait any longer? No? Okay. Lovely. Well, one of the historic traditions involved in the wedding ceremony is the giving away of the bride. Today, this act is seen as a symbol of support for the marriage and a promise of continuing trust and affection from Evie's family. So, do you, Grant, and do you, Mandy, give Evie to be married here today to Norman?
I do.
We do.
Now, if you would like to present her, pass her hand over. Thank you very much.
Looks stunning.
Maybe a handshake for Norman?
Looks stunning.
It's handshake for Norman, sorry.
Handshake for Norman and a kiss on the cheek for Evie. You can take your pick.
Thanks, darling.
Thank you very much, both. Well, before we commence with the formalities of the ceremony today, I would like to invite Valerie forward, and she has a reading for us.
Hmm?
Right, this is... I'm not taking any credit for this. This is an anonymous poem. He never leaves the seat up, or wet towels on the floor. The toothpaste has the lid on, and he always shuts the door. She's very clean and tidy, though she may sometimes delude. Leave your things out at your peril. In a second they'll be moved. He's a very active person, as are all his next of kin. Whereas she likes lazy days, he'll still drag her to the gym. He romances her and dines her, home-cooked dinners and the like. He even knows her favourite food and spoils her day and night. She's thoughtful when she looks at him. A smile, she's thoughtful when he looks at her. A smile upon his face. Will you look that good in 70 years? Now his dentures aren't in place. He says he loves her figure and her mental prowess too. But now gravity has taken over. Will she charm him with her IQ? She says she loves his patience, his kindness, and his patience is a must. And of course, she thinks he's handsome, which in her eyes is a plus. They're both not wholly perfect, but who are we to judge? He can be pig-headed, whereas she won't even budge. All that said and done, they love the time they've spent together, and I hope, as I'm sure you all do, that this fine day will last forever. He'll be more than just her husband, he'll also be her friend, and she'll be more than just his wife, she'll be his soulmate till the end.
Oh.
Thank you, Valerie. I think that one we can credit Pam Ayres with. Are you two ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Norman and Evie, today you will exchange vows which will unite you in marriage. The words are a formal and public pledge of your love and a promise of lifelong dedication to one another. Before you are joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows you're about to make. Marriage in this country is the union of two people voluntarily entered into for life and to the exclusion of all others. So I'm now going to ask each of you in turn to declare you do not know of any lawful reason why you should not be married to each other. So Norman, you're first, just repeat after me. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Norman Anderson Learmonth,
why I, Norman Anderson Learmonth,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Evelyn Lewis.
to Evelyn Lewis.
Perfect, well done. And Evie, your turn. I do solemnly declare
I do solemnly declare
that I know not
that I know not
of any lawful impediment
of any lawful impediment
why I, Evelyn Lewis,
why I, Evelyn Lewis,
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony
to Norman Anderson Learmonth.
to Norman Anderson Learmonth.
Perfect, well done. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard Norman and Evie declare they are indeed free to marry each other. If I can invite you all to stand and support them if you are able, please. This is the I do bit, okay? I'll give you the look. So Norman and Evie, you have gathered about you those whom you love. You invited them here to receive their encouragement and their support and to celebrate with you at this special time. So I ask you now in the presence of this company, Norman, do you take Evie to be your wife? Do you promise to comfort her and love her, rejoice with her through good times, support and respect her, and do you promise to remain true to her for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
Thank you. And Evie, do you take Norman to be your husband? Do you promise to comfort him and love him, rejoice with him through good times, support and respect him, and do you promise too to remain true to him for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to take your seats, we have a second reading, and this one's from Emma, please.
A soulmate is someone that has locks to fit our keys and keys to fit our locks. When we feel safe enough to open the locks, our truest selves step out and we can be completely and honestly who we are. We can be loved for who we are and not who we're pretending to be. Each unveils the best part of each other. No matter what goes wrong around us, with that one person, we're safe in our own paradise. Our soulmate is someone who shares our deepest longings, our sense of direction. When we're two balloons and together our direction is up, chances are we've found the right person. Our soulmate is the one who makes life come to life.
Thank you.
Well, the moment has now come for Norman and Evie to make their marriage contract with each other. So the next words they say are the words that make them husband and wife. So if you'd like to turn to face each other now, you say these words to each other. You repeat after me. Norman, you're first, but saying these words to your beautiful bride. I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Norman Anderson Learmonth,
to witness that I, Norman Anderson Learmonth,
do take thee, Evelyn Lewis,
do take thee, Evelyn Lewis,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Well done, thank you. And Evie, say these words to Norman.
Yeah.
I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Evelyn Lewis,
to witness that I, Evelyn Lewis,
do take thee, Norman Anderson Learmonth,
do take thee, Norman Anderson Learmonth,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Well done, thank you. And now, while the couple catch their breath, we have a third reading. This one comes now from Andrew, please.
What's Mickey without Minnie? Or Piglet without Pooh? What's Donald without Daisy? That's me without you. When Ariel doesn't sing and Pooh hates honey. When Tigger stops bouncing. When Peter Pan can't fly. And Simba never roars. When Alice no longer fits through small doors. When Dumbo's ears are small. No laughing at Norman's ears, please. And happy ever after isn't true, even though I won't stop loving you. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew.
Beautifully done again, thank you. Well, for Norman and Evie, getting married today is a proud confirmation of the love, the respect, and the true friendship they very clearly have for one another. Together, they will now be stronger to meet whatever life might hold for them. But marriage is not always an easy path. It requires devotion, the ability to listen, the wisdom to know when we are wrong, looking at neither of you in particular, and of course the strength and good humour to put everything right just in case it does. I'd like to invite Mick forward now, as he also has a reading. Thank you.
How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach when feeling out of sight. For the ends of being an ideal grace. I love thee to the level of every day's most quiet need, by sun and candlelight. I love thee freely as men strive for right. I love thee purely as they turn from praise. I love thee with a passion put to use in my old griefs and with my childhood's faith. I love thee with a love I seem to lose with my lost saints. I love thee with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life, and if God choose, I will love thee better after death.
Thank you, Mick. We better seal the deal now, so we come to the exchange of rings. This is the traditional way of sealing the vows that have been made. The wedding ring is the unbroken circle that symbolises unending and everlasting love, is the outward sign of the lifelong promises you two have just made. So if we can have Evie's ring, please. If you present that to Norman. Oh, okay.
It's not yours, is it?
It's been tied on good and
Laura.
tight, it's not going anywhere.
Laura, it's the wrong ring. Yeah.
Lovely. So if you present that ring to Norman, if you take that from the cushion
Thank you.
and onto the third finger of Evie's left hand, about halfway on, look lovingly into her eyes and say these words. Evie, I give you this ring
Evie, I give you this ring,
as a symbol of my love.
a symbol of my love.
I promise to cherish you,
I promise to cherish you,
comfort you and care for you
comfort you and care for you
for as long as I live.
for as long as I live.
And like a gentleman, slide that order onto her finger, please. Like a gentleman, Norman. There we go, beautifully done. Thank you. And if you'd like to present Evie with Norman's ring, please.
Sorry, Norman. Thank you.
Thank you, girls. You can have your seats. Thank you. So third finger. Oh, she's keen. She didn't need any prompting there.
Oh no.
Don't say these words.
Yeah,
Just hold
done
the
it
ring.
before, and she.
Norman, I give you this ring
Norman, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
I promise to cherish you,
I promise to cherish you,
comfort and care for you
comfort and care for
for
you
as long as I live.
for as long as I live.
And rough as you like, get that all the way on, don't be shy. It went on really easily. Lovely. And if you two would like to stay holding hands, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to hold hands with the person next to you. Now these are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day. as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear or grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just one touch. So Norman and Evie, you have now both made the declarations prescribed by law. You've made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of all of your family, friends and witnesses gathered here for you today. You have exchanged and accepted rings as a further token of the commitment you've made and the future you have. So let us hope that today forms just a milestone in your lives, but you actually look back upon it with much love and happiness. And the feelings of love you have today will deepen and grow ever stronger throughout the years of fun and games I'm sure you have lying ahead. Therefore it gives me great pleasure to declare that Norman and Evie, you are at long last husband and wife.
You've done it? Yeah.
Did you get the kiss?
Yes, I did.
You got the kiss. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be entertained beautifully by Kringo Blue now, whilst the schedule is complete and signed. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
If you want to come and take a seat here, Norman.
If I told you lately that I love you, if I told you there's no one else above, fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, ease my troubles, that's what you do. For the morning sun and all its glory.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you can tell the formal proceedings are pretty much over. In a moment, I'll be sending our lovely couple out so you can all celebrate with them. But before they go, I've got one very important question to ask you all. Now, has Evie bagged herself a romantic man in Norman? Well, that was a rousing chorus of no, Norman.
Sadly, that's a no.
Well, I think we need to do a bit better than that today. So, I actually think he's a bit more romantic than we're crediting him for, because normally we have to do our bride and groom a little swapsy round at this point in proceedings, but just because of his inner romantic man, he knows where to hold his bride. And it is traditionally this way round. It goes back to the days of knights and castles and dragons, when the groom as a knight would have had a sword arm free to defend the honour of his new bride. When registration first started, it was 1837. We've just celebrated our 185th civil registration anniversary back at the start of July. At that time, medical research, there is a link, but go with me, was in its infancy, but they had established that your heart was towards the left-hand side in your chest. And so, Norman, you have your new wife closest to your heart. Please keep her there today and the rest of your days together as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand once more and give a rapturous welcome to the new Mr. and Mrs. Learmont.
Your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. Keep it up, quench my desire. I'll be at your side forevermore. That's why your love keeps on lifting me higher and higher. That's why your love keeps on lifting me higher and higher. Now once I've downhearted. Disappointment was my only friend. But then came down he never showed his face again. That's why you love something left in that's why you love. Yeah, I got to love you and treat you right. I got to love you. Watching those ships roll in, and I watch them roll away again. I just sit on the dock of this bay, watching the tides roll away. Sitting on the dock of this just to make this dock my home.
Thank you, you've done so well.
It's okay. I'm happy. That's the main thing. Thank you.
Trauma.
We'll get there. I'd leave it all. Oh, but for you, I'd leave it all. So give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Every day and every night we'll be together, with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room and have job provide the bread. Is this love, 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 love that I'm feeling? Is this love, love, love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I'm feeling? Oh, I got to know, baby. I got to love you and treat you right. I got to love you every day and every night. Yeah, be together shared the roof right over our heads, who shared the shelter of my single bed, who share the same room and have job provide the bread. Is this love? Yeah, love that I'm feeling. Oh no. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? I got to know, baby.
Lines. And I've been asked to say a few lines. Norm, you look great, maybe even first rate. Oh my God, you're dressed up to the nines. So we're all here gathered today, and some of you have come a long way. We've seen them get med after that trip round the Med. But will their first dance be okay? Eve has to put up with football, but God do they love a good pub crawl. For Norm sports a thriller, and he'll say, "Up the Villa!" But will it be his downfall? Well, that's enough from me, and we all know how happy they'll be. So from all in this room to the bride and the groom, may your marriage be long and carefree. Love you.
Take it with you, take this.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming. I know a lot of you have come a long way from Scotland and all that. Just wanted to say, Norman came to our lives at a pretty dark time, and noticing what's happened to my mum and everything, it's really positive. Yeah, I'm not one for speeches really, so I'm going to keep it brief. But the best to Mum and Norm, to the future.
Right, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen. Before I start my speech this evening, I would like to just thank Grant and Mandy for all the first of all for accepting me into their lives and making me feel so welcome. Your speeches this evening were poignant. We both felt the love, so thank you. Please would you both come over together and accept a small gift from us. I've got one on. Now guys, thank you very much. Now I'm going to begin. So no snoring, well not loudly, and no looking at the inside of your eyelids. A place is only as good as the people you know there, and today this is a wonderful place, filled with distinguished guests, relatives, young and old, and cherished friends, all of whom Evie and I are very fond of. And more importantly, we're available on a Saturday as our first choice guests declined. In addition to today being the greatest day of our lives, it's a very special day, for you will all witness a unique event in history. The very first and last time that my wife is going to let me speak on behalf of both of us. Before Evie pulls a face, may I confirm that it is a privilege to do and an honour to do so. You will have noticed I'm using some really crumpled loads of card, right, for my speech. This is two reasons. One, Evie would not allow me to bore you with a PowerPoint presentation. and two, the crumpled card hides the length of my speech, so you cannot now decide to slip to the bar. I'm watching you, Kimbo. Where are you? Aye. I'm watching you. In preparations for the toast I will raise over the next few minutes, please ensure your glasses are fully charged and you're able to stand up freely. Junaid, best check you haven't used the tablecloth as your napkin. Where are you? It's lovely to see so many of you here today to help us celebrate the happiest day of our lives. As COVID has taken out 8 of our guests alone this week, we know that some of you have travelled a long way to be here, and that means a lot to us. It really wouldn't be the same without you, although it would have been cheaper on my wallet. Unfortunately, with all occasions such as this, it's not possible to have everyone we love with us here today. My brother Billy, my brother-in-law Stanley, Evie's bestie Val's husband Ray, to name but a few. We know they're here with us in spirit, though, and not only in our thoughts today, but more importantly, they're with us in our hearts. So with them in mind, could I please ask you to join me and my wife, and raise a toast to those who are gone but not forgotten. Gone but not forgotten. Right, I would personally like to thank Barbara, Evie's mum, who was 85 years old yesterday. Oh my God, for bringing up such a lovely princess. For bringing up such a lovely daughter. And for making me feel so welcome into your family. Before I bring over our flowers for you, Barbara, can we all raise our glasses to Barbara and just shout with gusto, Happy birthday, Barbara.
Happy birthday! Find out which one is this one, Babes.
This one? Yeah.
It goes on.
No, it doesn't. Apart from my wife, there are 6 beautiful young ladies and my 2 stunning granddaughters here today. They require a mention. We'd like to thank them all for being so wonderful today, and our maid of honour and bridesmaids, our ring bearers, and of course our flower girl. All of you went above and beyond the call of duty to ensure Evie's happiness and did a sterling job supporting her down the aisle to me. So please, will you all stand, raise your glasses, and join me in a toast to the bridesmaids, ring bearers, and our flower girls. To our girls. I will now call you all up individually to receive a gift from us both. Chol, our matron of honour. Michelle and Vicky, my nieces, bridesmaids. Hang on, don't be so rushed. Come in order. All right? Thank you, darling. Yes. Vicky and Michelle, my nieces. Bridesmaids, Val and Moo. Do you need a Zimmer frame, love? Thank you, ladies.
Thank you. As always, lovely days. She's me carer. She is.
Our ring bearers, Evie's granddaughter, Gabriella, and Eva, my granddaughter. You can come whichever way you want.
Thank you so much.
And last but by no means least, our lovely flower girl, Monica. I'll give Gabriella that one.
Where's my darling? You got 2.
No. No.
Because I forgot. forgot. We've got another one. So you got two.
Now is the turn of my ushers. There is an unwritten rule in wedding etiquette that states the ushers should not look more handsome than the groom, and I would like to thank them both for sticking to the letter of the law. Stuart and Anthony are my nephews, and I believe they have done a tremendous job here today in the positions of my ushers. So would you both come up together and receive a small gift from Evie and I? Stuart. You can feel the love, can't you?
Well done, sir. Come here, Ollie. There you go.
Oh.
As well.
Careful.
So which one's the number one?
You are. I am. I'm nice to come and give you a love, you know. Love you, bro.
Right, okay, that's them two done. Events like this don't just happen. We've been planning this wedding for over 12 months. Well, when I say we, I actually mean Evie. We both honestly believe that this wedding will leave a lasting memory with all who have helped organise it today. The Pear Tree staff and our close friends who have lived every detailed change. So to everyone who has helped organise today, we would like to say a big thank you and assure you we'll not be pestering you again. Just all of you count yourselves lucky that the wedding favours are not commemorative mugs. So without further ado, please can I ask the following people to come up together and accept a bouquet from both of us for all their hard work. Chol, Evie's sister, and my new sister-in-law, Lisa.
Remember Lisa, her daughter's taking it away
Oh,
from
yeah.
for Georgia. Georgia, please.
Georgia, please. Who's taken on behalf of Lisa, who unfortunately has COVID this week. And Donna and Debbie from the Pear Tree. Debbie's not here, is she? Yes.
Okay.
So, before I take my leave, there is just one more group of people that we do both have to thank. That is our 4 people who we asked to read during our ceremony. These are Val, Evie's bestie, Andrew, my brother-in-law, Emma, my niece, and Mick, now my friend and one of Evie's oldest friends. If anyone has ever carried out a reading at an occasion like this, then you will know it's not an easy thing to do. The readings were excellent and we could not have been more delighted. So I'd ask you all to come up together and receive a small gift from us both, Val, Andrew, Emma and Mick. Yeah, don't give him Emma's.
Love you, bestie.
Michael,
Cheers, old babe.
you're
Very
welcome.
much. Thank you.
My last thank you is to my wife. I know I'm going to enjoy getting used to saying that. Thank you for agreeing to marry me and for making me the happiest man in the world. I think you'll agree that she looked absolutely gorgeous today, and when you walked down that aisle, you took my breath away. Okay? They say you don't marry someone you live with, rather you marry the person who you can't live without. And I think that sums us up perfectly. I know that I don't know what our future holds, but I know Evie will be next to me, and that's all I have ever wanted since the first moment I met her. She is my world. Having lived with Evie now for nearly 8 months, I've learned a valuable lesson. When I'm wrong, admit it, and when I'm right, just keep quiet. Seriously though, I never have a problem finding the words to express my love for Evie. I love her so much and I can't wait to grow old with you, which is sadly not going to be long away, is it? Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and raise your glasses to my new wife, Mrs. Evie Martin Learmonth. To Evie. You crying?
Yep.
I thought you might. So, now my last duty, before I build my best people up, a little bit of fun. Please, everybody stand. Stand. Everybody stand. Now, pick up your chair.
Pick up your chair.
Pick up your chair.
Pick up your chairs. Look underneath.
Look underneath. Have you got a raffle ticket attached to your chair?
Paper or a piece of paper. There was no raffle ticket.
What?
There was no raffle ticket. A piece of paper.
Oh, okay, a piece of paper then.
It will say you are.
Yeah. Then if you have that under your chair, you are a winner. He's got a fucking rat. No, it's not right, is it?
No.
Yeah. Wait.
Say there's a child.
There should be a child with a ticket, because we asked for one adult and one child. There's a lot of children in here, love, right? But you don't look like one.
No, we told her to put it at random, so.
Ah,
They are, Millie.
here we go.
We told her to put it at random, so you're the lucky winner, girl.
There you are, darling. Right.
Thank you.
I didn't know it was going to be you, did I?
Tash and Kaz. What happened to Tash and Kaz?
Oh, right, yeah, we forgot. Where's his coming? Okay. Today there's two guests who came and did people's hair and did people's makeup. So Tash and Kaz, please come and accept a small gift from us. Yeah, you didn't cut my hair, did you? Ah. And now for the main event. Thank goodness I hear you all say. I'd like to introduce you to my bestie people. Gary, my son, and his wife, Laura, my daughter-in-law. I personally would like to thank you both for agreeing to be my best people. I couldn't have asked for more from you both. Well, I couldn't have asked for anything less. We have, of course, got a gift for you both to say thank you, but I will be keeping hold of it until after I've heard your speech. As some of you will know, I had the honour of being my best people's best man a few years ago. Now, and needless to say, I ripped into him in pieces. I never admitted this before, but my speech consisted of endless fabricated stories and was a complete pack of lies. So I'd ask you all to please bear this in mind when Gary and Laura share their tales again. No pressure on you both. Gary and Laura did tell me in the build-up to today that they both felt a little nervous. so more so than myself. So everyone, please, please, please feel free to heckle them, all right, during their speeches. Those that do know them well will also know that they're not normally bothered about making a fool of themselves on a Friday night or any other night, so why change a habit of a lifetime? Son and daughter-in-law. Before I hand over to Gary and Laura, I do have one final thank you. I need to thank FIFA for kindly rearranging the World Cup fixtures dates to make sure they didn't clash with today's wedding. It's really greatly appreciated. Anyway, that's enough from me and my wife. I would like to thank you all once again for coming today. We hope you have enjoyed the day so far and that you'll have a fantastic evening. Can I please now ask you all to give a warm welcome to my best people, Gary and Laura.
Yeah, I don't really have a speech prepared or anything, so...
Oh, that saved me a prize.
That was mine earlier. Short and sweet. No, like I say, you know, I am the best man. He was my best man. Like I say, it's a difficult situation for me, really, but, you know, I am really, really happy for both Norman and Evie, and Norm, you've done really well, and Evie, good luck. And yeah, I'm so glad that you guys have met because he's now not, you know, I'm not responsible for him anymore. Anyway, so the best man speech is actually going to be done by my wife Laura, so I'm going to hand you over to Laura.
Thank you all for joining us on this special day, as Norman and Evie have some special vows to say. They have found each other at just the right time, and we all have come together to celebrate with them. I know we will be watched over today by those from above, looking down with wondrous smiles, so pleased you both found love. Planning the wedding was a lot of fun. Evie knew what she wanted from day one. Norman helped out when he was in a mood. Evie was patient with his cold Scottish attitude. As a married pair, they will still remain the same. Evie tries to organise things, while Norman watches Villa game. Norman always has whatever he wants to eat, whilst Evie treats herself with a good occasional strawberry string sweet. Norman, even though you are freshly married, do not worry a bit, because our Tuesday's dinners will still remain. I know you think they are his. Just like the measles, love is most dangerous when it comes late in life. So make sure, Norman, you're up to date with your injections, as hospital smell when impress your wife. Evie, you are the most glamorous lady. You look absolutely fab today. So kind-hearted and wonderful in every single way. With champagne by your side and a glass of Shiraz for later on, you are waiting for your next life chapter to start with a smile for everyone. So here's to your next adventure. Norman leaving B44, and I'm so glad you have found one another to cherish and adore. So please join me in raising a glass as we make memories for life to Norman and Evie, a new husband and wife. I don't know, I've done this thing after. Before I say something else, take that off me.
Welcome to the dance floor, Norman and Evie! mind's illusion, nothing's as it seems. We search to find the truth somewhere. Everywhere we turn, seems the doubt is always there. But now I found someone like you. There's a reason to believe it can be true. Take my heart, it's all I have to give. As long as I can live, let me love again. I'll be yours to have and yours to hold. Keep you from the cold, let me love again. Every day I realize there's nothing to be gained from keeping everything inside. I may have lost and loved before, but I'm not afraid of losing anymore. In this life we walk alone until we find someone to call our own. Take my heart, it's all I have to give. As long as I can live, let me love again. I am yours to have and yours to hold. Coming from the cold, let me love again. Only you, everything to me. Now my heart is free, believe in love again. Only you, never let love die. You're the reason why I believe in love again. In this life we walk alone unless we find someone to call our own. Take my heart, that's all I have to give. I only wanna live, let me love again. I am yours to have and yours to hold. Keep you from the cold, let me love again. Let me love again. Let me love again.
Well, now I've got your attention. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I want to see you on your feet. I want to see you dancing along with this. Okay? Because I've been here all day and you guys seem like fun. Alright? You ready? Hell is gone and heaven's here. There's nothing left for you to fear. Shake your ass, come over here. Now scream. I'm a burning effigy of everything I used to be. You're my rock of everything, my dear. So come on, let me entertain you. So come on, let me, come on, here you go. Life's too short for you to die, so grab yourself an alibi. Heaven knows your mother lies. with the habits you learn. We're the generation that's gotta be heard. You're tired of your teachers and your schools are dry. You're not gonna end up like a bird and die. So come on, let me, entertain you. You ready? You ready? Come on. So come on, let me entertain you. You're allowed to knock your spits. Come on. So come on, please. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're ready for a good night now. I hear you guys had a bit of a heavy one last night, but that's all right. You just top it up now, yeah? Here we go. Come on. So come on, let me entertain you. Here we go. So come on, let me entertain you. Here we go. So come on, let me entertain you. So come on, let me. Come on, here we go. So come on, let me entertain you. Come on, let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey. Here we go. Congratulations, you two. Come on, let me entertain you. Let me entertain you. Entertain you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Clearly, I'm not really awake tonight. Sorry, guys. I've probably given away a bit too much wine. But you gotta dance with me today. We're gonna enjoy it. Gonna sing. I ain't handling this thing in time, mate. And be around me, I ain't ready. Come on. Crazy little thing called love. I just sing. I call love. You cry. Like a bell of the night in the swing. It jives. Ships all over like a jellyfish. We're past the COVID things now, so let's all hold each other's hands with this one. We can do that now. We all know this one, yeah? Here we go, come on guys. You ready? Hup. Where it begin, I begin to know. But when I know it's growing strong. Hey! I want to hear you singing with me, come on. Was it the spring? I said, and spring became the summer. Here we go. Who'd have believed you'd come along? You ready? Hands touching hands, everybody. Hands, yeah. Touching hands. Reaching out. Together, everyone, come on. Yeah. Touching you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sweet Caroline. I've never seen that version before. So good, yeah. I've been inclined to believe that you would, but now come on, look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. You fill it up with only two, just me and you. And when I hurt, hurting runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when holding you? Are we ready? Come on. One, touching one. Reaching out, touching me, touching still. Here we go, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so. I've been inclined to believe that right, clap along. Come on. Stand your feet. Let's go. Hey. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sweet Caroline. Good times have never seemed so good. I've been inclined to believe it now. Let's do it again, come on. Here we go. Sweet Caroline. Good times have never seemed so good. I don't believe it, making it all fall out. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. For this next song, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need you to get your napkins out and swing them in the air with me. Are you ready for this one? If it comes up. Here it is. Napkins, everyone. In Napoli, where love is king, where boy meets girl, here's what they say. Swing, swing. When the moon hits your eye like a big piece of pie, that's already. When the world's in by some sunglasses, asking about a scar, and I heard I gave it to you months ago. I know you're trying to forget it, but you're stripping between the cats and celebrates the whole time. Come on, I go. I'm trying hard to take it, I can't do that. So if by the time the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home. Come on, everybody, tonight. We are young, so let's set the world on fire. enjoyed yourselves? Do you feel good?